Once upon a time, I heard this story from a friend who lives in a small fishing village along the Sea of Japan. He loves the sea and his hobby is diving. One day, while he was diving in an unusual place, he found a very old-looking stone ruin on the bottom of the sea. At first he thought it was just a rock, but when he got closer, he saw that there were clearly man-made carvings, stairs, and paths. He was scared, but he explored the ruins. But then something in the air got heavy and he suddenly started to feel uneasy. At that time, he suddenly heard a voice whispering in his ear. He could not understand what it was saying, but it was clearly not a human voice. But when he looked around, no one was there. Panicked, he tried to rush back to the surface, but for some reason, even though he was underwater, he could no longer breathe. So when he struggled to get above the water, he said the sea was strangely quiet, and there was a changed landscape in the dark sky just before the sun went down. When he looked up at the sky, to his surprise, there was a huge shadow floating there. It looked exactly the same shape as the undersea ruins. He managed to return to the shore, trembling with fear, but from that day on, he began to feel as if someone was staring at him every time he approached the sea, and every time he talked about the ruins. The wind would blow out of nowhere and he would hear a voice whispering in his ear. That's a seriously scary story. I lost touch with my friend after that, and I still don't know what happened to him.